YouTubers, it's me, Corey. This video tonight I'm doing is about becoming a vegetarian in 2009. And this is all about me, so please, if there are people that see this video that are vegetarians or whatever, this is not about what it is to be a vegetarian or how to become one for anybody other than me. But I do want to start this video with a couple things before I start to talk about the actual being vegetarian. First thing is, forgive my appearance. I'm actually trying to do this video before I go run. I want to go run tonight, so I've already washed my face and all my makeup is gone off, and I wanted to get a chance to do the video so they can upload while I'm running, and then I come back and just make sure that everything's good to go. So forgive the appearance. I look a hot mess, but anyway, just wanted to say that. And then also, a short while ago, I actually got off the phone with my sister. I'm sure many of you who have been watching the videos probably saw around the video, I think it was like day 5 or 6, I was actually talking about my mom's friend Peggy that has had breast cancer a couple of times and wound up having brain cancer. Well, I found out today that my mom's friend, one of her really good friends, one of her best friends, Peggy, actually, she passed away. And it's just really sad to, for me. And all my videos are about full disclosure, so I want to let you guys know that that is something that's been kind of weighing on me since I heard it. So if I'm not my normal upbeat self tonight, please forgive me, but I'm kind of struggling with dealing with that tonight. So, but anyway, I digress. Back to what this video is actually intended to be about. And I guess I can't start this video without acknowledging, the plights of people like Peggy. One of the main reasons why I decided to become a healthier person, I'm 34 years old. And, I have been battling with health and weight for like the last 5 or plus years. But it wasn't until I started to work around some phenomenal women, and even to know some phenomenal women and men that have had cancer. And it has just become so rapid of an epidemic in our society that it just jolted me. It's like one of those things that just shook me into common sense and shook me into, a reality that, this could happen. Not only that, but not only cancer, but diabetes and high blood pressure and high cholesterol. These are things that can happen if I didn't take a grasp of my life. I always say this, and I say this to my friends all the time, it's your life. Nobody can change it but you. And it's your fault if something happens to you that you can control and don't. It's really funny because my boyfriend's father has this great saying, and I love it. And it makes you think. It makes you really think. And in doing the cleanse every day, whenever I struggled with anything in the beginning, because it was not as much of a struggle for me in the end, but I would think to myself of what his dad says, and he basically says, how much is your ass worth to you? How much is your life worth to you? I'm not saying that becoming a vegetarian or even doing this cleanse is going to start you to becoming, the best person that's going to take away all your ailments. It's going to do. But you know what? It's a start. And it's got to sure as hell be better than the way you're living your life right now. Now, I will preface this by saying that, this video is about me being a vegetarian and not anyone else, but I'm not trying to sway anyone into becoming that. What I just want people to do, and the passion that I have now, is for people to realize that they are deserving of a healthier, better life. It was really funny. I was in the grocery store the other day and I was buying organic cucumbers. And the lady ringing them up, she's like, oh my God, these are $2.49 each. And I said, yeah. She's like, that's just insane. She's like, oh, health food is so expensive. I said, well, you know why it's so expensive? Because there is no profit in health. You know, if you're a healthy person, you're not going to the doctor as much or at all. You're not going to be taking medications for the rest of your life that are going to keep you paying millions and millions of dollars into the pharmaceutical companies. There is no profit in health. So what do as a society? We jack up the prices of all the healthy foods. We make them so difficult and so expensive that a person would rather go through a drive-through at McDonald's or Burger King than to go get some fresh organic lettuce and cucumbers and tomatoes and make a salad at home that would fill them and take the same amount of time as it would take to get into your car and drive to one of those places. It's the way that our society is becoming all about money. But you need to be all about your health. You know, I am totally with Barack Obama when he says it's not about paying for medications that you're going to be on for the rest of your life. It's about preventative care. And I feel like for me, the steps that I'm taking on my journey to become a healthier person are preventative steps. So that when I'm 50 years old, I'm not having to get 2 knees replaced, and I'm not on blood pressure medication for my entire life, and I'm not taking cholesterol reducing pills, and I'm not on insulin, and I'm not, you know, I want to be able to get up, do what I need to do in a day, and not be dependent on any medication, just be dependent on my will to get me through the day. Anyway, I'll get off that soapbox. But basically what I am planning on doing, and I've been kind of teetering around with this. I've been reading quite a few books. I've been reading quite a few books on vegetarianism. I've been reading books on becoming vegan. I've been reading books on the dangers or the health benefits of soy and tofu. And there's a lot of information out there. And there's a lot of good stuff. You know, people think, oh, I'm becoming a vegetarian, I don't eat meat. Oh my God, what am I going to eat? I'm not going to get full, I'm not going to sustain myself. That's not true. Becoming a vegetarian, you can find the even balance in things. You know, there are great sources of protein that come from beans, lentils, black beans. You just have to really do the research and find out the information. I am still in the process of gathering the information. So I am not completely on my vegetarian path yet. However, I am not eating meat. I am not eating red meat. I'm not eating turkey. I'm not eating chicken. I'm not eating any of that. I've had fish on one occasion since I've come off the cleanse. I actually had it stuffed with crab meat. I actually cooked it myself. I know y'all shocked because everybody I've told, you know, it's like, why you cooked? Because I don't know when you do the cooking. But you know, I've made a couple of tofu dishes. I have been blessed to find a great vegan restaurant near work, which is literally in walking distance, and the people are fantastic. I don't know if any of you guys out there live in Atlanta, but if you do, you have got to go by this restaurant called Calabash. It is fantastic. It's in downtown. It's a complete vegan restaurant. It's got a Caribbean feel to it. I went in a couple days ago, and y'all have been in there every day. Okay, the jerk chicken wrap. What? I have Baba Tunde, who is one of the cooks there, one of the chefs there. I have him making me some stuff for Friday to pick up so I can freeze whatever. Y'all, I'm telling you, this stuff is fantastic. But basically, what it is for me to become vegetarian in 2009 is one main book that I'm reading, and don't laugh because I know I know it's a crazy book, but it's an easy read and it's very informative. It's The Idiot's Guide to Becoming a Vegetarian. And the one thing that I truly agree with the author in that book is, basically the author is saying that, you know, this is not something that you need to jump into. It's something that you should kind of work your way into. Either do it by removing a meat group each week, or by removing a day in the week in which you don't eat meat at all. But this is going to be a little bit of a path for me, and I'm trying a couple things out, and I just want to make sure that, you know, I'm doing it the right way this time, because this is it. This is how I plan to live my life. So I know I kind of rambled a bit on tonight, and I'm sorry because I got a little distracted dealing with my mom's friend, but this is going to be a line of videos I think I want to plan on doing about becoming vegetarian, at least for me, in '09. So I I kind of made it a little long tonight, and I hate that I did that, guys. So I'm going to cut this one short, but I will tomorrow night post like a part 2 to this. And hopefully I'll be able to put up some links and stuff that can help you guys see what I've found out about becoming vegetarian overnight. So until tomorrow, ciao.